All right, Shalom. This is a Gamal Yala out of Great Millstone, Atlanta. I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to Allah, not pushing out this truth and sincerity. All right, coming at you with a quick lesson. All right, and this is going to be entitled Bros Before Hoes. All right, now, a phrase that Jake uses in the world is bros before hoes. And, just as a quick disclaimer, all right, this is not a personal attack on women, just calling them hoes. Now, of course, we know that majority of the women out there, a vast majority of the women out there are whorish, but, if you're spiritual, then you'll be able to get the gist of what I'm saying, which is that brothers should be put before the woman. All right, and like I said, I didn't create the term bros before hoes, but this is just a term that Jake in the world uses. All right, now with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the lesson. All right, and I'll start with 1 John 4:21. And this commandment have we from him, that he who loveth the Most High love his brother also. All right, now first off, we know that the Lord deals with men. All right, there's countless scriptures, about the Lord dealing with men only. All right, and what's that? In Ezekiel, I believe the 34th chapter, it says, "The flock of my pasture are men." All right, so we know that the Lord deals with men. All right, and the elect. All right, the 144,000 are men, okay? All right, and, the woman will be saved from childbearing, all right, of the man, all right, which we know that the order of heaven is Yahawah the Father, YAHAWASHI, and then you have the man under YAHAWASHI, and then you have the woman, all right, and that's the order, okay? All right, so, even with that order, that should tell you that bros, okay, the men, all right, come before the woman, okay? Because, women are secondary, and that's just the truth, okay? That's just the facts. Women are secondary, all right? And, of course, we love our women, but they're a possession, okay? They are a possession, all right, and we shouldn't put them before our own brothers, all right. And when I say brothers, I'm talking about them that are doing the will. And as a matter of fact, I'll get that. But that's the whole basis of this lesson, is to center around that, the fact that your brothers should come first, not even only before the woman, but really before anything, all right, because your brothers are different pieces or aspects of YAHAWASHI, okay? Because we make up a whole body, all right? We make up a whole body of YAHAWASHI, all right? So, one thing that I've said before, all right, is, to explain to my woman, why my relationship with my brothers is so important, is the fact that they are, I believe that these are the men of the Lord, okay? All right? So with us believing that we are the men of the Lord, all right, then you're going to esteem them. If the truth comes first and the Lord comes first, then ultimately your brothers are going to come first as well, because they're attached to the Lord, all right? And I hope I didn't lose anyone, all right? But let me get, I believe, let me see, I think it's in Matthew. If I can find it. Slacky, let me find it real quick. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Slacky, bear with me one moment. All right. I can't quite find it, but I can basically paraphrase it. But basically, Yahawashi and maybe if a brother can grab it on the comment board and bring it out. But I'll paraphrase it. And basically, Yahawashi's mother and his brother stood without. All right, his biological mother and brother stood without, and they were asking to. Actually, I just found it. Okay, it says Matthew 12:46. While he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without, desiring to speak with him. Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. And here's the point. But he answered and said unto him, and told him, who is my mother, and who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples, and said, behold, my mother and my brethren. All right? For whosoever shall do the will of the Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother. All right? So the ones that are doing the will of the Lord, okay, they are our family, okay, and they hold a particular significance in our lives, okay, above our women. And like I said, we love our women, okay, but we don't even compare because they have their own particular lot, all right. It's not a comparison like, oh yeah, I love my brothers more, right? Because the women, they have their own separate lot. It's not even really a comparison like, oh, I love my brothers more than my woman. No, like I don't even look at them in the same light. You see what I'm saying? But the point being is that the man, your brother should come first before the woman, all right? Women should always come secondary to the work, all right? Now let me get another precept. I'm going to just keep the precepts rolling. Hold on. Actually, hold on one second. Okay. This is 1 Peter 2:17. Honor all men. Love the brotherhood. Fear the Most High. Honor the King. All right. Now, the Lord, okay, put emphasis on the brotherhood. Okay. Love the brotherhood. All right. Even Yahawashi said, what is the greatest commandment? And it said to love thy neighbor. All right, which your neighbor is your friend. Okay, and Yahawashi called us what? He called us, I no longer call you servants, but friends, right? So, as you see, our neighbors, okay, the brotherhood, the love of the brotherhood is first. All right, so, we shouldn't be putting a woman, okay, in the place of our brothers or how do I say, given when I say putting a woman before your brothers, I'll give you an example. Brothers are getting together, fellowshipping or going through scriptures, all right, but you want to go get with the woman, all right. And that's now, of course, that's not going off. You can go deal with the woman, all right. But in a sense of what's right and what's wrong, or I guess in a sense of priorities, your brothers should actually come first, okay, all right. Because like I said, this thing is about the elect, okay, the elect men, all right. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying that you can't deal with a woman. Of course you can deal with a woman, but you have time set aside for your woman, secondary to the truth, all right, and your brothers, okay? And like I said, this lesson is called Bros Before Hoes, all right, and just making the point that you should put your brothers and put the truth, okay, before the woman, because Let me see real quick. Okay, I'll read this. This says, have nevertheless, I'll start. First Maccabees 12:9. Therefore we also, albeit we need none of these things, that we have the holy books of Scripture in our hands to comfort us, have nevertheless attempted to send unto you for the renewing of brotherhood and friendship, okay? Lest we should become strangers unto you altogether. For there is also a time past since ye sent unto us, all right? The point being the renewing of brotherhood and friendship, okay? All right? And like I said, that should be your main priority, because the woman is your enemy. And actually, as a matter of fact, I'm going to get that too. All right? This is, matter of fact. Hold on. If I can find it. Slack you 1 second. I know the paraphrase. I know how to paraphrase it. All right, Salakia, but basically it goes into she that is thine enemy. All right. Which I believe it's in Ecclesiastes, if I'm not mistaken. All right. But these women are our enemies, okay? All right. They're, we constantly bring that out in Great Millstone, that the woman is not for you, okay? She's not on your side, all right? So we don't put women on a pedestal, okay? You shouldn't put the woman on the pedestal, because, time and time again, when you do that, okay, all they do is just disappoint you, all right? And I say that from my experiences, and other men say it from their experiences, that the woman, all right, she's very irrational, okay? She's your enemy, okay? Point blank period, she's your enemy, okay? So, hey, you even have a saying, love is war, okay? As a matter of fact, King Solomon, he said, out of 1,000 women, let's see if I can find that. All right. It's like I know the gist of them, but I can't necessarily find the particular verse and chapter. Salakia. I want to say. Well, anyway, he basically said, out of 1,000, I found none. Okay, he's talking about women, because Solomon had many wives. Okay, all right, and it says he found none. All right, so there really are no righteous women. Okay, and like I said, we deal with them, in a separate light from the truth. Okay, all right, you deal with her for what? Pleasure, okay, for comfort sometimes, and things of that nature. All right.